This Apex Interlude is going to be a little bit different. I kind of just wanted to clear clips out of off the PC, and these are the last of my Apex clips, Apex Season 11 clips, I should say, all compiled. The thing about all of these, though, is they almost all exclusively have background noise, whether that be me sitting in Discord muted while people are asking for homework help or playing other games and stuff like that. It's just a whole bunch of different scenarios where I was not like I was kind of visiting somewhere else while doing the clip. So like I feel I should kind of respect some people's privacy and kind of just quiet it down. I think everyone who will show up in here has given consent except for maybe like a podcast. I think there's one that has some like podcast playing in the background, 49ers podcast playing in the background. So I mean but I mean that's another reason, right? Like I don't want to get in, like copyright problems. I'm just gonna go and post commentate and kind of talk about things I want to do, I guess, for the rest of February, into March. Season 12 of Apex got dropped yesterday, and whew, I am excited. So I don't know. Kind of just want to give me an opportunity to kind of talk to myself and reflect a little bit. So, um, yeah. So today is February 9th, 2022. Big thing that happened yesterday was that Apex Legends Season 12 was released. They had the new control mode. It is absolutely fantastic. Like, I'm not touching BR unless I accidentally do that. I might accidentally hop into a BR match or two, but like, I'm going to be trying to play exclusively control while I can. Um, yeah, so that's I guess the first little part of it, or first little part of this, right? Season 12 is coming out, and these are the rest of my season 11. These are the last of my season 11 clips. I just want to kind of clear things off, put it in the background. I spent a lot of time playing Watson this season because with her buff, her heirloom, change or maybe buff is. I mean, it was definitely a buff, but like with her like improved kit or her easier to use kit, perhaps is a better term for it. Um, it just made playing Watson a whole lot more fun, and they've tried now that in season 12 they've tried to kind of revive crypto a little bit. Personally, I'm not as big of a fan of the crypto changes as I was for the Watson ones. The Watson ones were like hands down. I think just about anyone could go in and see like, hey, this is an improvement. From the outside, crypto's kit looks like an improvement. However, it feels a little bit rough. As someone who's played quite a bit of crypto, so my sort of mastery tree started with crypto back in season 3, I think it was, right? Crypto in season 3, Rev in season 4. Yeah. So I started out playing quite a lot of crypto. So then that was back when I was playing on my laptop. So I was still like really, really bad. Like I was not able to do. I was not able to have games like the ones that are being shown right now. There's no way I was gonna win aim battles with anybody on my laptop. And then the processing power was just way too low. But now, I have my PC, and that's no longer really an issue. Um, but I played a lot of crypto, and his whole like new drone sort of release has felt a little clunky to me. It's the whole trajectory is it's just I don't know. It's just a little bit uncomfortable. I wish there was kind of a toggle, and frankly, I wish the toggle was separated because I'm used to just press Q, or tap Q, and you're immediately going into your droning, sort of loading. But while you're doing that, you're like ducking behind cover or something. This is just wonky because you press it and he throws it out immediately, and I'm expecting to be ducking behind something as my screen sort of fades off, but no, it's not like that. And then holding it feels kind of clunky because you still release the same. You release the same as if you had tapped it, but then it just continues to move, and then you load in. I don't know. There's something about that the new release that I understand that it could potentially make the ult faster, and they didn't want to go and like necessarily buff Crypto. They didn't want to make him stronger per se. They just wanted to give some other options, I guess, so that players who don't play a lot of Crypto can potentially see how useful he is. I don't know. His changes have felt a little bit clunkier than Watson's changes were, but I'll probably be trying to play a lot of Crypto in Season 12, especially now that the release of or the data mine of his heirloom has popped up on Reddit. I saw that. Spoiled it, but at the same time, like, I I don't know. I don't know how you can, or I didn't spoil on Reddit. I think it was YouTube, but it's so hard to go and avoid those spoilers when they go and tag with the thumbnail and make this thing seem so schmexy and cool, because it is. It's a cool concept, but I just I wish I didn't spoil that for myself. I wish I could just let it be revealed to me, but everyone, all the YouTubers just have to go and spoil it. Anyway. I get it. I get it. They're entertaining, and part of that is just being on top of things like this. So, yeah, I'll be trying to play a lot of Crypto. I think Crypto is very underrated, and he's just so useful. I don't think anyone can go and deny his usefulness. So, yep, the 4 or 5 characters, I should say, I think I'm going to be playing a lot of in Season 12. Crypto for first, Watson, those are my go-tos. I'll be throwing Rev back in the mix again. Rev is the legend I've had the most success with. Well, okay, you can go define success in different ways. My statistics will probably tell you that. Wraith is probably the one I've had the most success at, just based on like kill on KD, and how many, like, how often I win in certain fights. Wraith is just probably a little bit better. But who knows? Yeah, so Crypto, Watson, Rev, Horizon, Wraith are probably going to be the top 5. Maybe go throw some Fuse in there, some Ashe in there. I don't know. I'm not going to like pigeonhole myself and say, oh, I'm only going to be playing these legends. But maybe I should come up with a list of legends I won't play. Frankly, I probably won't play a lot of Watson, or not Watson, Rampart or Caustic, because I just think Watson is the better defender. Probably not a lot of Gibby. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I don't want to like say I'm never going to touch this character, because excuse me. That's just untrue. I'll pull them out to go and troll my friends and stuff like that. Like I was playing a couple games of Mirage for shits and giggles a while back. Yeah, so that's Apex. Now, so that was all yesterday. Like I said, Season 12 released. So that's where I'm coming from with the start of that discussion. Now, the next thing is news that came out today, which is that Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel remaster for Final Fantasy VI, is going to be released 2 weeks from now on the 23rd of February, and that's the game I've really been dying to go and make a very very proper playthrough of. I'm going to do my absolute best to improve on the quality of my just general uh, presentation of clips. I haven't like gotten direct feedback from Metroid Dread, my blind playthrough of Metroid Dread, but there were a lot of moments where it was just silence, where I was just focused entirely on getting to some place. Final Fantasy VI, I don't think I need to have that same level of focus. Like the real-time events are, not like as drastic or difficult. Like I feel like I can talk during a boss fight. And then in addition, I have a lot to say about this game because it is my favorite of all time. So hopefully, those will both contribute to a well planned out and well executed next sort of series. And like I said, the game releases on the 23rd. I don't know if I'm gonna get the first episode out on that date. I might go and wait a week to have like a sort of like a backlog of recordings before anything gets released. Give me some time to go and edit things. Maybe I'll be doing voiceovers and stuff like that. Because, like I said, I want to go and make this informative. I want to I want to do a nice tribute to the game. So yeah, that's going to be the next big series. There may be some interspliced Valorant or Apex interludes in there. Valo, one of my favorite Viper streamers, players. He posted this video about a bunch of rat alts he uses, and I'm going to try and pick up quite a number of those and use them myself because they look like a lot of fun. I mean, you can get some pretty gnarly clutches out of it. I don't think I'm going to be touching ranked for Valo again. I didn't touch it this season. Well, unless friends are playing, I'll hop in with them. Like if they need a fifth, or they need someone to fill out a 5-stack. I'll hop in and I'll do my bit. But I'm not going to directly seek out ranked accolades in Valo. I may do it in Apex though. I don't think. Frankly, I think just they made a couple changes. I didn't play ranked in season 11, so I didn't really see how those changes played out. But they made changes again, so I kind of don't care too much about what changes they made last season, because it's going to be a fairly unique or a fairly new sort of point structure this time. So yeah, so I may hop in. I don't know if I'll ever get past the hard stuck plat, but well let's get there first, and then we'll we'll see how things go. Yeah, so then I guess just kind of catching up with myself on some real life stuff happening. Tomorrow I'm gonna go and meet this girl from a dating app in Ann Arbor. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of wishing myself luck. I don't know. It's not like a date. It's just like I said. It's literally just meeting up because I just hate chatting on these apps. I hate just blindly texting this person if nothing is gonna work out. Like what's the point? Let's just meet, establish some sort of rapport, and if that rapport is less than positive, just all right. move on. I just don't like this whole game of let's try and gauge their interest through this conversation and um, make sure that I'm charging up the conversation equally. Like it's just such a yeah, it's just such a needless task. I don't think helps either party. Um, I just the sooner you get off the app and meet someone in person, the better. So that's always been my thoughts, and that's what I'm gonna try and stick with. So that's happening tomorrow. Today I'm gonna go and grab anxious one. That's how I'm referring to my dog. The anxious one, I'm gonna go and get her some food. Kind of remind her that she is okay when she is alone, because she'll need to know that for tomorrow. Um, but that even when Dad's gone, she'll be safe. So I'll be trying to go and drill that into her brain today with a quick trip out to the pet store. So it's warmer than it has been. Like the snow and the ice are clearing. Like the icicles on my gutter outside my desk window were like falling off today, and that was it's pretty interesting. Um, so I don't know if I could ever like catch that, but yeah. So that's happening. Artistically, I need to get back and just draw stuff. I just need to go and sit down and put the time into things. But like I've just been having so much fun in Apex, and I don't know. I have not been as committed to making to completing the ideas that have been running around in my skull, and I feel like I need to. I feel like I'm probably spending a little bit too much time on the old Vidya games, um, and that every second day, something just find some sort of structure I can stick with and make some progress. The big projects are the Samus and Ridley um, poster. I've made progress on the line work for Ridley, which is currently where it is. And once that's done, it's the coloring. I need to figure out some background, because I don't know how I want to do that. What I want to do with the background there. Um, and then there's after that, I want to do some Apex tribute of some form. Um, probably probably some Watson crypto. I do want to go and make a mouse pad for myself, because I'm using this sort of like this cloth that I got from like a run. So it's kind of like I don't want to call it a sweat rag, because I don't treat it as a rag, but it's a cloth used for wiping down your face. That's what I'm using as my makeshift mouse pad right now. And frankly, I think that needs to change. I don't know if I'm gonna go full on desk mat, but there are a couple places that you can go and order custom things like this, right? And I just want to go and take advantage of that. Um, yeah, so those are the big two. Um, I am still applying for jobs and trying to find other places to apply. Ooh, I just whiffed a lot there. There's also another instance earlier where there was a Pathfinder that was hiding from me, and their gun poked out through the wall, and I didn't notice that. Just things I'm noticing in post, I guess. Oh man, I just ran right into this guy. If this guy were a better shot, it would down me instantly. Oh, and then this one was funny. The Bloodhound said, "Oh, this guy's won," and no, definitely not. He was closer to 175, I think, than than one. Um, yeah. So I do want to go and make sure I'm exercising my creative muscles. I am still looking to um, find something that maybe is a better fit for me. Though work has been good recently. I got assigned to a project that I'm a whole lot more engaged in. Like there are other things where I'm not able to focus for the entire day on them. It's just like, okay, I know I need to get these spreadsheets out to certain people, and it's just like, oh, I'll spend 30 minutes on it, and then I'll take a break for 30 minutes. I'll go back to 30 minutes on it, and I'll break for 30 minutes. This current this project that I'm applauding, much different sort of vibe. I am very much very much enjoying what I'm doing, what I'm learning, the people I'm working with, and I can lose myself in the work, which is good. When I mean, like, that's kind of the goal for my artistic pursuits, right? Like, if I can kind of just sit down and just get lost in that without thinking, man, I have this itch to get back on. I'll only be here an hour later. Like, if I'm not worried about the time when I'm doing something, that's a positive. Maybe I'm just not feeling productive, but I feel like I need to get out of that slump. I'm kind of jumping between a couple of different topics here, but work's been interesting, though I am still looking for something different. Yep, so that is kind of my update for the 9th of February 2022. Um, kind of where my head's at. I'm probably gonna have this posted 6 o'clock. I don't think there's gonna be too much issue with just slapping this audio track on top of the video and exporting it out. Probably get processed. Yeah, I know, like, processing takes a little bit of time, but I'm pretty sure this will be able to get out before 6 o'clock, which is my general, like, time that I go and send everything out. I don't know. It's like, like, they've said all these things about, like, YouTube engagement, like, oh, this is the time where people are most engaged, right? They're just coming back from home from work and they want to take a break. Yada yada. I don't care about that. Like, nobody. I don't think anybody's gonna watch this in its entirety, which is fine. Which is fine. Um, I do go and watch back my own videos because I realize how good I was in previous times and how bad I am now, and it helps you kind of reflect. So, anyway, I think this is the last win from season 11. I had a couple good clips, and yeah, here's to making new ones in season 12.